Hello and welcome everyone to another Monday and another Daily 8 on the News 8 Live Desk. Phil Penarski here with the top stories you need to know for your day. Hope you all had a very great weekend. We're actually going to get things started already and jump straight into our first story, which takes us to Holland. And we're following up on a police chase turned deadly crash that happened early Sunday. According to the Holland Department of Public Safety, an officer was sent to a Speedway gas station on Washington Avenue just before 2:30 a.m. on a call of a fight involving several people. Once the officer arrived, they saw a car leaving the station at a high rate of speed without their headlights on. There were also gunshots heard in the area. That is all according to authorities in the area. The officer then followed that vehicle where it proceeded to lose control during a chase and struck a nearby tree off South Shore Drive, off the South Shore Drive curve. Both the driver and the passenger were killed in the crash and pronounced dead at the scene. They have been identified as brothers from Holland. An investigation into the crash and the entire incident is underway. A woman was airlifted to a nearby hospital after the all-terrain vehicle she was driving at Silver Lake Sand Dunes flipped over on her. The incident happened around 1:15 Sunday, according to the Department of Natural Resources. What led up to the crash has not been released at this time. This comes after the DNR held a special meeting earlier this month to try and mitigate the incidents like this from happening. There have been 2 deadly crashes already this year alone at the dunes. And the federal government has announced that it has approved a $1.5 billion loan to support the reopening of the Palisades nuclear power plant. Now that the loan has been secured, the U.S. Nuclear Regulatory Commission will now need to approve of the plant's reopening. The commission already said that the plant's owner, Holitech, first complete more inspections on the plant, including tests and also repairs to the steam generators. If the Palisades does get approved to reopen, it will be the first nuclear energy plant in the United States that has been reopened and recommissioned. The plant would create and retain about 600 jobs in the area. Flanagan's Irish Pub in downtown Grand Rapids has been a hangout for patrons since 1981, but now the bar is looking for new owners. The pub was listed for sale by its owner, Benjamin Penrod, who said he is looking to retire. He has owned Flanagan's since 2019. Penrod also said that he plans to help the new owner from the transition process in order to keep its 20 current workers employed throughout the entire process. A price was not included in the listing for Flanagan's Irish Pub. A group of property owners in Park Township is suing for the right to keep renting the homes that they own on platforms like Airbnb and Vrbo. There is a potential ban on short-term rentals that could be coming to the area, which includes the Lakeshore and Holland State Park. It would forbid property owners from renting out these spaces to out-of-town guests. Those in favor of the ban cite traffic, parking, and noise complaints for enacting the ban, but property owners say that having these rentals actually helps with the local economy, bringing in more tourism. A hearing for the case is set for later this month. Guiding Light, the addiction treatment center here in Grand Rapids, is touting a new program aimed to helping women recover from their addictions. The program began in June and includes 2 houses for women to work together to overcome their battles. In 2022, one study found that 48 million Americans over the age of 12 suffer from some kind of substance abuse disorder. As part of Guiding Light's program, the women will stay in one of the homes for about 4 to 6 months where they can get the help that they need. If you or someone you know is looking for treatment help, we have ways to get in contact with Guiding Light right now over on our website, woodtv.com. Let's take a step aside now and get you a look at your forecast. Here is Storm Teammate meteorologist Matt Kirkwood.
Well, the hallmark of 2024 September is warm temperatures. We've had 70% of the days above average, 80-degree days at 15, and also dry. Only 5 days of measurable rain. We're going to squeeze in well, another dry day and another warm day. So we're going to end the month of September, how much of it has been so far, with high temperatures above average by a good solid 10 to 15 degrees. Upper 70s for a high day with a light east to southeast wind. What we're tracking out there, one last warm day, and then it looks like breezy conditions for tomorrow with a chance of some showers out there, especially the first half of the day. Then the rest of the week, more seasonable temperatures, it looks like, as we begin the month of October. And you can see the 8-day forecast featuring some cooler readings tomorrow. I think the the rain chances will be up until morning hours through mid-afternoon. That will dry things out. Then full sunshine expected for Wednesday with highs in the mid-60s. Some high-level clouds on Thursday. Slight chance of showers on Friday early, especially in the morning. And then Saturday looks quite nice.
All right, thanks, Matt. And our final story today is one shrouded in mystery. It's something I had no idea before I even moved here, and that is about Blue Moon ice cream. That question will get you a few different responses depending on who you ask. If you ask somebody, what is Blue Moon ice cream outside of the state, you might get a few weird looks from people who have never heard of it. And as for Michiganders, if you ask them that, it could be hard for them to exactly place what the blue dessert tastes like or where it's from. Well, that's a very good reason for you to check out the latest Sunday story from our digital reporter, Matt Jarowski. He goes over the history of Blue Moon ice cream and gives us a bit of an inside look as to what it might taste like, or really just more on the history of how it got created and why it's such a mystery. You can learn more about it right now over on our website, woodtv.com. And that's also where you can find more on these stories, as well as full recaps and replays of the Daily 8. In case you missed some of today's or any of them in the past, you can find our full library of Daily 8s there as well. And you can also stay up to date on everything going on in and around West Michigan 24/7, 365. That is going to do it for us today on this latest edition of the Daily 8. I want to thank everybody so much for tuning in. We will be back again tomorrow with 8 more stories that you need to know for your Tuesday. I'm Phil Pinarski, and we hope you have a great rest of your day.